FCA camp is very different from most church camps. In the sports portion, just because it's church camp doesn't mean that we just goof off all day. The goal of FCA is for the athletes to be a whole person. So our concern obviously is their spiritual walk with the Lord, but when they leave the camp, we want them to be a better athlete. So during the week, they're pushed, and they're pushed hard, and they're worn out, and they're tired, but at the end of the day, the coaches are loving on them and showing them, hey, you're working hard for God and not for me. And that's something that's just very unique that FCA camp holds. I think one of the coolest parts about serving as a huddle leader is just the kids you get to serve and love on. At the beginning of the week, you're given this group that you don't know, and it's always super cool to see the kids who come fired up for the Lord, and that's awesome, and you know God's gonna do a work in their life. But I think the sweetest time as a huddle leader is seeing the kid who shows up with a bad attitude and doesn't want to be there. And then by the end of the week, seeing that kid broken for their sin and wanting to change the way that they live their life. If it wasn't for someone paying for me to go to FCA camp in 2008, I wouldn't be on staff today. I can say that it was camp that changed my viewpoint of the ministry and gave me a driving point to pursue just being more involved with FCA, and I didn't really know what that looked like. I mean, I was a sophomore in high school the first time I really experienced it, but I knew that there was something different about FCA that I wanted to be a part of, and so I went back, and I went back, and I went back, and as I got into college, I realized more and more, I love this. I love enabling people to use their talents, specifically athletes, to glorify the Lord. And just through being involved and going to camp after camp and serving as a huddle leader, going to college advance and just seeing lives changed, it's something that I never got tired of. Regardless if you're a sixth grader going into seventh grade, or you're a seasoned coach, or a college athlete just looking for a place to serve, FCA has a place for you to plug in and to do that. If you're considering being a huddle leader at all, I would just challenge and encourage you to go and try it. You certainly don't have to have it figured out. No one does. And that's the cool part about going and being a huddle leader. You're with a family of 50 to 60 other college students who don't have it figured out either, and you're on the front lines battling together for these kids. So don't be afraid to step out and say, God, I just want to serve.